Welcome to our math lesson for today. Let's get started by reading our learning target. I can mentally count forward and backwards within 1,000 by ones, fives, tens, and 100s. Remember, mentally means in our minds and being able to do it automatically. When we count forward, that's when our numbers are getting larger. When we're counting backwards, that means our numbers are getting smaller. Within 1,000 are all the numbers that are less than 1,000, right? Like 6, 982, 38, 1,012 is not within 1,000, okay? So we are practicing being able to mentally skip count forward and backwards within 1,000. Skip counting means to count by a number other than ones, such as counting by twos, fives, tens, or 100s, okay? All right, so to warm us up today, we're going to start by using the same beginning number. We're going to skip count by fives, tens, and 100s, and we're going to compare what happens with our numbers when we're skip counting by fives, tens, or 100s, okay? All right, so I need your help. We're going to start by skip counting by fives. So after 105, so think of 105 plus 5 more. What's 105 add 5 more? 110, because we could think of 5 plus 5, and that equals 10, right? Then we just add that 100 to that 10, so we have 110. All right, now that we're at 110, let's add 5 more. What's 110? Add 5 more. 115. All right? 115 plus 5 more. 120, because remember 5 plus 5 equals 10. So we have to regroup our ones into groups of 10. All right, 120 plus 5 more. 125. 125 plus 5 more. 130. Now, we could keep going on, right, all the way to 1,000, but I want us to stop here, and I want us to notice the pattern. What pattern do you notice with the digits in 105, 110, 115, 120, 125, and 130? What pattern do you notice with those digits? Do our hundreds place change here? Does our hundreds digit change? Well, not yet. We haven't gotten enough tens to change it, huh? What about our tens place? Well, our tens place changed every 2 numbers, right? So 110, 115, but then we changed 120, 120, then we changed 130. But that's because our ones are being regrouped, right? So when we're counting by fives, our ones place is our main focus. It's alternating between 5 and 0, 5 and 0, 5 and 0. Because when we have 2 5s and we add those together, that creates a new group of 10, right? All right, now let's compare that to counting by tens. So let's start at 105 and let's add 10 more. What's 105 plus 10? 115, because we're just adding one group of 10, right? We're at 115 and we add 5 more. 115 add 10 more. How much is that? 120. 120 add 10 more. I added 5. I'm sorry. 115 add 10 more is 125. 125 add 10 more is 135. 135 add 10 more is 145. All right, so let's look at the digits in these numbers. 105, 115, 125, 135, 145. What are you noticing? Let's look at our hundreds. Did our hundreds place change? No. Did our tens place change? Yes. Did our ones place change? No. So when we're counting by tens, we're focused on that tens place, right? And it goes in order, doesn't it? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. What would the next number after 145 be? 155. Okay? All right, now let's count by 100. So what's 105 plus 100? 205. 205 plus 100 more. 305. 305 plus plus 100 more. 405. What digit changed here? Our hundreds place, didn't it? Our tens place stayed the same. Our ones place stayed the same. But our hundreds place changed. 100, 200, 300, 400. What would 405 plus 100 be? 505. All right, guys, so why is that the case? Why does our hundreds place go up when we're adding 100? Because that's the digit we're changing, right? We're adding that group to it, that 100 to it, and it's creating a larger number by just 100. Well, when we're counting by tens, it does that same thing, right? It adds another group of 10, but we're not adding hundreds and ones, so that stays the same unless we need to regroup, right? All right, guys, so today you are going to complete page 387 and page 388. 387 and 388 in your Ready Math journals.